I'm Sean Price, and you're watching Dirty Jobs.
Someone's got to get dirty jobs.
All right, so my dirty job came with my first job I ever took as a young 15-year-old lad back in the late 80s, early 90s maybe. Was at Macayo's, Mexican food restaurant. I worked as a busser.
He is the bus boy.
My job was to go around with a tray of chips and salsa and hot sauce and distribute them throughout all the different tables. Well, one day there were a bunch of tables set all at once, and so I had this tray full of a bunch of hot sauces, salsas, chips, the entire array of chips and salsa items for each individual table. So I go up to the first table, and it's this huge family party where everybody's stuffed into the table, and at the head of the table they have this brand new infant, in like a baby bassinet type of a thing. So I'm reaching over with the tray in this hand to distribute the chips over the top of the baby, and everyone's just talking at the table, not really minding me. And then as I go to drop the chips off, I tilt the tray of hot sauces and salsa like this directly over the top of the baby bassinet, and then to my horror, and it's happening to me in slow motion, I start to sense and see the hot sauces and salsas sliding down off the tray into the bassinet. And basically what it is the hot sauces are housed in like these glass containers, right? They're not like, plastic Dixie cups or anything. They're like full on china, like thick glass. Big ones for the hot salsa and tiny hot ones for the like mega crazy hot sauce. And so as they're sliding off, I see them going, and I start to basically panic on the inside. I tried to stop it from going, and it just tilts it even further. And so every single thing on the tray just shoots directly into the baby bassinet and literally off of the baby's like brand new head. Like boom, 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 like 15 of them all at once. And so the baby is just screaming as loud as it can possibly scream. The mom jumps up, from her spot, like getting everybody settled, and starts freaking out.
Enough to help me with the violation that's taking place.
Instantly you can see like swelling spots on the baby's head, like where these glass votives hit her, or maybe him, I'm not really sure, in the head.
On impact, the brain ricochets within the skull, damaging the part of the brain closest to the point of impact.
And I'm just petrified, scared, horrified, not knowing what to do. Right? Did I potentially kill this kid? Is this lady gonna potentially kill me? So I'm freaking out. And the mom is in full-on mama mode, just completely like wiping the baby clean and yelling at me, basically simultaneously. At that point, luckily, my boss came up and tried to figure out what was going on. And to my pure relief, he ended up firing me on the spot.
The good news is you're fired.
You're fired.
You're fired. You're fired.
He said, "Sean, you're fired. Get out of here." And I, thank God for that, because there's nothing I wanted more than to leave that table at that moment. So
when I asked why he gave our 2-month-old baby salsa, he said it was because he wanted him to like Mexican food.
Normally bussing tables is sort of a job of cleanliness and to keeping things clean, but in this instance, it was definitely a dirty job.
Someone's got to